Are you looking for the best 3D printers under $500? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best 3D printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Anycubic Photon Mono X2 4K Resin 3D Printer. Anycubic has long been one of the leading names in 3D printers with a wide range of innovative, high-quality machines. The Anycubic Photon Mono X2 4K set new standards for speed and detail when introduced, and while larger, faster models are now available, few can challenge this model in the under $500 bracket. With resin printers like this, screen resolution has a big impact on the detail provided. This one has a 9.1-inch 4K LCD, resulting in 4096 by 2560 pixels per inch. It's capable of printing layers at just 48 microns thick, and at almost 2 inches per hour. It is also one of the fastest resin printers in its class. The general structure of this 3D printer has the solidity necessary for consistent results, and its built-in fans keep things at a constant temperature. The setup is somewhat time-consuming, though more straightforward than most filament models. There is a Wi-Fi app, but its functions are limited and setting it up can be frustrating, so many independent testers consider it not worth the effort. The Photon Workshop software also has its critics, though popular alternatives are available from Chi2box and Lychee. When introduced, the Anycubic Photon Mono X2 4K was around 30% more expensive than it is today. It has dropped into our price range mostly because 6K and 8K versions now exist. At the moment, we think the Anycubic Photon Mono X2 4K is the best 3D printer under $500 on the market. At number 2. Creality Ender 3 3D Printer. At first glance, the Creality Ender 3 looks a lot like a whole bunch of other low-cost 3D printers. In fact, Creality is renowned for 3D filament printers that combine quality components with competitive pricing, and as a result, there are many copies. The Creality Ender 3 can produce layers at 100 microns, 0.0038 inches, thick, which, while not as high as resin printers, is good for a budget 3D printer and results in smooth models. Unlike many cheap rivals that only use PLA filament, the Creality Ender 3 can use ABS, PTG, and TPU. The machine is very quiet, heats up quickly, and the user interface is clear and informative. It isn't a particularly easy machine to assemble. Creality says it takes 2 hours, but we feel that's optimistic and the instructions could certainly be improved. So if that's the case, why do we recommend this as one of the best 3D printers for beginners? The main reason is the incredible support network, and the potential for multiple machine upgrades. Not only is Creality's own customer support very responsive, but the popularity of the Creality Ender 3 means there are dozens of videos and other resources available online. After mastering the basics of 3D printing, add-ons are available so that those who want to improve their knowledge don't need to buy a whole new machine. It is an excellent introduction to 3D printing, and for the money, there is no better learning platform. At number 3. Artillery Sidewinder SWX2 3D Printer. With its impressive print volume, the Artillery Sidewinder is definitely the best affordable 3D printer for creating large models. It would be no surprise if the company had cut corners elsewhere in order to offer a machine of this capability for the money, but that doesn't seem to be the case. While there are a couple of areas that could be improved, issues are minor. The Artillery Sidewinder is not particularly fast, but can create layers of 100 microns, 0.0038 inches, each, so quality is comparable with many smaller devices. It comes almost complete, just needing ribbon cable and the spool holder assembled. The quality of the latter isn't the best, resulting in occasional feed errors, but the printer will restart from the same point if interrupted. The touchscreen controls are also very easy to use. Unusually for a cheap 3D printer, the Artillery Sidewinder has auto-leveling, which saves time and frustration. The glass bed heats up in around 2 minutes, so it's ready to print quickly, and very quietly. It can take a while to get the Artillery Sidewinder working at its best, but that's not unusual with budget 3D printers. In general, the machine is very reliable, though owners have been critical of customer support when problems have occurred. At number 4. Toybox 3D Printer for Kids. What better way to get kids excited about design than to provide them with a device that can help them make their own toys? The Toybox 3D printer for kids makes it easy at a budget-friendly price. At 9 inches high by 7.4 inches wide by 7.4 inches deep, it's much smaller and safer for children than other models on the market. And it's designed with one-touch functions that eliminate the need for adult supervision. The aptly named Toybox also comes with a catalog of more than 1,000 toy designs for your child to create. The system is compatible with iOS, Android, web browsers, and the cloud, so kids can also upload their own drawings through the associated app. Budding bakers will appreciate the 8 food rolls that come with the set for making treats. And if you're not happy with the device, the company has a 30-day free return policy.